The bus shuddered to a halt at Port Authority. Danny felt the familiar grit of New York under his worn boots, a stark contrast to desert sand. His heart hammered, a frantic drumbeat against his ribs. He pictured his son, Mikey, the kid he'd left, now older, changed. His wife, Sarah, her embrace, the promise of home, warmth after years of Cold War. But what if home wasn't his anymore? What if another man was in his bed, stealing his life, whispering poison to his son? What if Mikey, his own blood, looked at him with fear, told he was dead? Lies. Betrayal. A life stolen while he bled for a country that forgot to warn him about this kind of war. But he was back. No one was taking his life again. Danny slung his duffel, the weight insignificant compared to what he'd carried in combat. His face, once smooth, was now etched with hardship, a scar, a jagged line along his temple. He stepped into the muggy New York air, thick as a shroud. Nothing had changed. The cracked sidewalk, the faded bodega sign, the city's low hum. Home. The thought had been his anchor through the worst nights. "Welcome back, soldier," the newsstand guy grunted, barely glancing up. Danny nodded, started walking towards the subway, then changed his mind, hailed a cab. He needed to see his street, his house, faster. Every block was a surge of anticipation, of dread. He pictured Sarah's face, Mikey's grin. He'd missed birthdays, school plays, the small things that built a life. But he was here now. Coming home. Turning onto Bleecker Street, a knot tightened in his stomach. Something was wrong. Subtle at first, a whisper of unease, then a roar as he saw his building. The flower boxes Sarah loved were gone, replaced by dead weeds. The building looked tired, neglected. His steps quickened. 2 buildings away, then 1, and he stopped dead. His apartment. Windows dark, curtains drawn. No light, no sound. Overgrown ivy choked the fire escape. The welcome mat, his, was gone. A cold dread seeped into his bones. "What the hell?" he muttered, climbing the stoop. The geraniums, Sarah's pride, vanished. His old rocking chair, gone. Shards of glass glittered from a broken porch light. He dropped the duffel, fumbled for his keys, then froze. The lock was new. His pulse hammered. He'd sent money, called when he could. Last time he spoke to Sarah, weeks ago, she sounded distant. Bad connection, he'd thought. Now, a stone settled in his chest. He knocked. Silence. He knocked harder. "Sarah! Mikey!" Footsteps. Hesitant. Soft. A chain rattled. Metal on metal. The door creaked, revealing Mikey. Taller. Shock in his wide eyes. But it was his face that made Danny's breath catch. Bruises. Darkening skin. 2 front teeth gone, a jagged gap where his smile should be. "Dad?" Mikey's voice wavered. Disbelief and something else. Fear. "They said you were dead." Danny dropped to his knee, his heart shattering. His hands, rough from war, cradled Mikey's face with impossible gentleness. "Who told you that, buddy?" His voice low, controlled, a storm raging inside. Mikey hesitated, eyes darting, fear flickering. "Mom. And Mark." Mark. The name hit Danny like a physical blow. Mark Jenkins. High school rival, always second best. College dropout, dead-end jobs. The guy who always envied him, always wanted what Danny had. War. Danny went, trusting his family would be safe, waiting. Mark. The resentment, the hunger, it all clicked. "Can I come in, Mikey?" The boy glanced back, then stepped aside. Danny entered, but it wasn't home. Family photos gone, replaced by generic prints. Different furniture, cheap, unfamiliar. The scent of Sarah's cooking vanished, replaced by stale cigarettes and beer. Danny crouched, tracing a bruise on Mikey's cheek. "Who did this?" His voice tight. Mikey shifted, eyes darting towards the kitchen. I saw Mom with Mark in your bed." Danny's jaw clenched, the words like shards of ice. "I got mad. Said I'd tell you." Mikey's voice dropped, shame creeping in. "That's when Mark hit me." A tear slipped down his cheek. "Mom?" She just stood there. Didn't stop him. Battlefields hadn't prepared Danny for this. Betrayal, deeper than any wound. But in Mikey's eyes, wounded, fearful, one truth solidified. He wasn't leaving without his son. He'd faced war, fire, death, clung to the belief his family was waiting. His pain meant something. "They burned your stuff, Dad." Mikey's small hand gripped Danny's sleeve, voice trembling. "After they hit me, said you weren't coming back. Dead. So they burned everything of yours in the backyard." Danny swallowed hard, steadying himself. "Clothes? Books? My medals? Everything." Mikey's voice wavered. 2 months ago. But Mark's been here almost a year, I think. A year." While Danny bled, believing he protected home, another man took his place, his bed, his son's father. Rage surged, a tidal wave, but he held it back. Not here. Not in front of Mikey. "Go to your room, bud," Danny said, voice steady, controlled. "Lock the door. Don't come out till I tell you." Mikey looked up, fear and hope in his eyes. "Are you gonna hurt them?" Danny placed a hand on Mikey's shoulder, reassuring. "I'm gonna make things right, that's all. Now go." Mikey hesitated, then threw his arms around Danny's neck, clinging tight. "I knew you weren't dead," he whispered, pulling away, running upstairs, the lock clicking. Only then did Danny truly see the state of his home. Living room. A stranger. Warmth gone, replaced by something foreign, hostile. Yellow walls, cheap leather couch, beer bottles on the coffee table, stale cigarette smell. Kitchen, unfamiliar dishes, fridge full of cheap beer, frozen dinners. Not Sarah's home cooking. Upstairs, hallway lined with beer signs, biker posters, not family photos. Bedroom door, their bedroom. Deep breath. He stepped in. Bed a mess, sheets tangled, air thick with perfume, sweat. Where his Bible was, whiskey, a flashy watch. Wedding photo gone, replaced by Sarah and Mark, arms around each other, grinning on a sunlit beach. Vacation, paid for with his money. Danny turned the frame face down. Closet. Unfamiliar clothes, designer jeans, tight shirts. Nothing of his. But behind shoeboxes, his fingers found it. Gun safe. Mikey's birthday. Still worked. Inside, his Colt python, untouched. Relic of the past, ready. He checked it, the weight grounding him, then stepped into the shadows and waited. Time crawled. Darkness swallowed the apartment. Danny stayed still, breath controlled, thoughts cold. Compared to war, this was nothing. Mikey stirred. Soft creak of bed springs, doorknob turning, then retreating. Danny longed to go to him, say it'd be okay. But first, something had to be done. Night deepened. Danny's mind drifted to Sarah. High school sweethearts, star quarterback, dazzling cheerleader. Love story. Graduation night, proposal, promise of security, devotion. Refinery job. Mikey, a year later, his pride, his mirror. War. Enlisted without a second thought. Duty. Sarah begged him to stay. Tears. Promise to wait. He believed her. Even in the darkest hours, the thought of Sarah, Mikey, kept him fighting, breathing. Grip tightened on the gun. Eyes on the overturned photo. Sarah's smile, different, wider, freer. Had she ever smiled like that at him? Or waited for someone else all along? Mark. Coward. Never met Danny's gaze. Snake. Wormed into his home while Danny served. Brute. Laid hands on his son. Engine growl shattered focus. Headlights slashed night, beams cutting swirling dust. Car door slammed. Laughter. Sarah's giggle, then Mark's chuckle. Arrogant. Danny stayed still, pulse steady. Front door slammed. Footsteps, unsteady, glass clinking. "Another beer, babe?" Mark's voice, thicker, smug. "Nah, I'm good," Sarah replied, slurred. "Work tomorrow." "Call in sick," Mark suggested, casual, confident. "Tell him you picked something up from your dead husband." Laughter, each peel a blade. Danny stayed still. Not yet. "Seriously, Mark," Sarah continued, voice sharpening. "What if someone from his unit shows up? What if they don't buy the dead hero story?" "No one's coming," Mark assured her, boots thudding upstairs. "If they do, we stick to the script. Military came, gave you the news, he died. End of discussion." "And Mikey?" Sarah's voice, unease. "He'll forget," Mark dismissed, careless. "Give it a year. Won't even remember his old man's face." Shadows stretched across the hallway. They reached the landing. Danny's finger rested near the trigger. Not pulling. Not yet. "We should check on him," Sarah suggested, hesitation. "Leave him," Mark snapped. "Kid's been a punk all week. Let him sulk." Steps veered towards the bedroom. Danny melted deeper into darkness, breathing controlled, soundless. Mark entered first, light flicking on. Bulkier than Danny remembered. Softer, edges blurred. Face flushed. Alcohol. Expensive watch. Danny's father's gift. Silk shirt, open, gold chain, flashy. Elena followed. Danny barely recognized her. Natural beauty replaced by something sculpted, artificial. Fuller lips, defined cheekbones, polished blonde waves. Tight dress, sky-high heels. Not Sarah. "God, I'm exhausted," Mark groaned, dropping on the bed. Danny's bed. "Come here, babe," Sarah laughed softly, kicking off heels. "Give me a sec to freshen up." Swayed slightly. Bathroom door. Mark propped up, eyes tracking her. "Don't take too long. Plans for you tonight." "Oh yeah?" she teased, doorway. "What kind of plans?" "Kind that'd make your dead husband roll in his grave." Mark chuckled, reaching for whiskey. Something fractured in Danny. Without hesitation, he stepped from shadows, gun firm. "Why don't you tell me about those plans in person, Mark?" Danny's voice, smooth, lethal. Whiskey bottle shattered. Mark scrambled back, face drained. Sarah froze, hand to mouth, gasp stifled. "Danny," she whispered, shock. "You're alive," Danny finished, stare locked on Mark. "Sorry to ruin the party." Mark's terror flickered, calculating gaze darting to nightstand drawer. Gun inside. "Don't," Danny warned, raising the python. "You won't get it." Mark's hands trembled. "Danny, listen." Danny cut him off, voice razor-edged. "To how you slithered into my home while I fought for my country? To how you erased me from my son's life? Or maybe to how you laid hands on him?" Mark's expression soured. "Kid had it coming." Danny's grip tightened. "Caught you screwing his mother in his father's bed." Reaction justified. Sarah stepped forward, cautious, face careful. "Danny, baby, it's not how it looks." "Don't!" Danny's voice cut like ice, halting her. "Don't lie to me." "We thought you were dead," she insisted, tears in her eyes. "Lies." "They told us your unit was ambushed," she continued, voice trembling. "No survivors." Danny's jaw tightened. "Who told you that?" Sarah hesitated, breath catching. "There was an officer. Came to the door, year ago." Danny's expression, ice. "That's a lie." "Regulations require 2 officers. Documentation. Try again." Sarah faltered, composure cracking, eyes darting to Mark, sweating. "It was Mark's idea," she confessed, hurried. "Buddy at the VA. Heard about your deployment. Things went south. We just assumed." Danny's stare burned. "Assumed? No confirmation? No folded flag, no service, no remains?" Mark finally spoke, wavering. "We planned to look into it, but time passed." Danny interrupted, sharp. "Pretending I was gone became easier. Telling my son I wasn't coming home, simpler than facing the truth." He stepped forward. "Easier to lash out at him when he tried to tell you otherwise?" Mark's jaw clenched. "Look, Conrad, you've been gone years. Things change. People change." "Oh, I see." Danny's tone razor sharp. "Changed enough you needed my money to bankroll your new life? Changed enough you erased everything I left behind? Changed enough you hurt my son to keep it all quiet?" Sarah broke down, shoulders shaking, mascara streaking. "Danny, please. I was alone. You were gone so long. Mark was here. He supported me." Danny's expression unyielding. "I sent money every month. Called, wrote. Did you burn those too?" Silence. Answer enough. Mark swallowed hard. "Why are you here, Danny? What do you want?" Danny took another step, scanned the room. Bed that was his, occupied. Closet, someone else's clothes, nightstand, whiskey, cigarettes, not Bible. "I want what's mine. My life, my son, my home." Sarah wiped her face, voice brittle. "It's not that easy. Mark and I built something. You can't just walk in after 4 years and expect things to go back." Danny's eyes hardened. "I don't expect things to be the same. But be clear. This is my apartment. My name on the lease. My money paid for it. You, him, don't belong here." Mark squared his shoulders. "What are you gonna do, Conrad? Shoot us? Treat us like enemy combatants? That what they trained you for?" Danny's grip never wavered. "They trained me well. Patience, strategy, assessing threats." Gaze locked on Mark. "And eliminating them." Suffocating silence. Sarah's sobs, Mark's bravado flickering. Danny exhaled slowly, Here's what's going to happen. Mark, pack your things. Leave tonight. No contact with Sarah, Mikey. Disappear. Like you never were here. Mark let out a bitter laugh. And if I don't? Danny didn't answer. Ice in his stare spoke volumes. Sarah's voice. Whisper. What about me, Danny? He turned to her. Woman he'd given his heart to, promised to wait, stood by while another man hurt their child. You have until morning, he said, voice void of warmth. Take only what's yours. Clothes, personal effects. Nothing bought with my money, nothing from this apartment. Leave the keys, the phone. Sign whatever my lawyer puts in front of you. Sarah's grief twisted to fury. You can't do this. I have rights. I'm still your wife. Danny's expression stone. Not for much longer. Rights? You lost those when you let him hurt our son. You don't understand, she protested. It wasn't like that. He was difficult. Wouldn't listen. Danny's voice, deadly calm. Mark struck an 8-year-old boy. Jaw tightened. My son made sure he lost teeth for it. Mark attempted composure. Kids get hurt. Boys roughhouse. Danny tilted his head slightly. Is that so? Then you won't mind taking a hit yourself. Not even close. Danny moved, swiftness leaving no chance for reaction. Closet, then blink, hand around Mark's throat, cold gun under his chin. Sarah's scream cut tension. Don't! Danny warned, voice sharp, controlled fury. Face close to Mark's, breaths mingling. Don't justify it! Mark's eyes wide fear, hands clawing uselessly. All right, he choked. All right! Danny held him, terror sinking in, then shoved him away. Mark tumbled, gasping, designer pants darkening with stain. Danny stepped back, voice flat, decisive. 10 minutes. Take what you can carry. Rest stays. Mark's gaze flicked to Sarah, frozen. Babe, say something. Desperation. Sarah's expression calculating, eyes shifting between men, weighing assets. Risk, reward, bigger threat, more to offer. Who held her future? You should leave, Mark, she finally said, soft but firm. Mark's face contorted. Serious? After everything? Everything I've done for you? 9 minutes, Danny cut in, glancing at his watch. Scrambling, Mark lunged for closet, clothes yanked, duffel bag. This ain't over, Conrad, he muttered, refusing Danny's gaze. You can't waltz in here. Take everything. 8 minutes. Danny, unbothered. Sarah moved towards him, careful, fingers reaching for his arm. Danny, baby, we need to talk. Just us. I can explain. He pulled away. Nothing left to explain. Nothing to say. You made your choice when you brought him into our bed. Voice steel. Sealed it when you let him hurt our son. Her breath hitched, eyes glistening. I made a mistake. Terrible mistake. But we can fix this. For Mikey's sake. We have to try. Mikey's name surged fresh fury. Son you told was dead. Boy you let another man discipline. Child who locks his door to feel safe. Each word a strike. Sarah flinched. Rehearsed tears, poised posture, performance, war zones, people crying on command, blade behind backs. 6 minutes, he called, watching Mark tear through bathroom, toiletries frantic. Sarah tried again, voice softer, intimate. Danny, please, remember what we had? How good it was. We could have that again. Stepped closer, hand to his chest. I still love you. He looked down at her touch, then met her gaze. Woman he loved, gone, maybe never there. Stranger wearing her face. "Don't touch me," he said, quiet, stepping back. "Don't ever touch me again." Briefest moment, mask slipped, anger flickered. "Self-righteous bastard! You left us, chose war over family. What was I supposed to do? Wait forever while you played hero?" "Serving my country," Danny said, voice even. "Providing for my family. Duty." Bitter laugh. "Duty? What about duty to me? Mikey? Idea how hard it was explaining his father wasn't there? Birthdays, school plays, broken arm falling from treehouse? Who took him to hospital?" "Not you." Pang of guilt twisted, missed so much, forced it down. "I sacrificed for you. Mikey, better life, never asked gratitude, sure as hell didn't expect betrayal." 4 minutes, he announced, watching Mark zip duffel, shove on shoes. "This is bullshit, Conrad," Mark muttered, refusing eye contact. "You can't kick me out. Been here a year. Tenant rights." Danny scoffed. "No rights here. Name isn't on anything. Living in my apartment, spending my money, hurting my son." Mark squared shoulders, shred of dignity. "Wasn't abuse. Kid was out of control. Someone had to teach him discipline." Danny's grip tightened, trigger finger twitched. Mikey's bruised face seared mind. Composure. 3 minutes. Across room, Sarah yanked drawers, frustration sharp. "No way I pack everything before morning," she argued, desperate. "Need more time." Danny's response icy, indifferent. "You've had 4 years. 1 night's more than enough." Mark slung bag, glare sharp. "This isn't the end, Conrad." Danny's voice final. "Yes, it is. Near my family again. Next time, you won't walk away." Mark's jaw tightened. No response. Turned toward Sarah. "Call me when this lunatic comes to his senses." "She won't be calling anyone," Danny cut in. "Her phone stays." Mark scoffed. "Yeah, good luck with that." Steps towards door, paused, smirk. "Really think you've won, don't you? Barging back in like White Knight." Gestured room, sneer. "While you were gone, everything you left behind. It was mine. Your apartment, your money." Gaze landed Sarah. "Your wife." Danny's expression unreadable, grip tightened. 1 minute. Mark chuckled softly, downstairs. Heavy footsteps, front door slam. Danny watched through window as Mark's expensive car, likely Danny's money, backed out, disappeared. Sarah's hands blurred, clothes suitcase, frantic. "I can't believe you're doing this," she snapped. "After everything we've been through." "We haven't been through anything together," Danny interrupted, controlled, cutting. "I went through hell overseas. You stayed here with him." "Wasn't like that," she insisted, weak excuse. "I was lonely." "So was I," Danny shot back. "Difference is, I stayed faithful." Sarah's hands stilled, frustration, guilt warring. "What do you want from me, Danny? Apology? Fine, I'm sorry. I made a mistake." Swallowed hard. "But throwing me out, ending our marriage, really think that's best for Mikey?" Mikey's name strengthened resolve. "Best for Mikey," Danny said, unwavering, "is never seeing the man who laid hands on him again. Best for Mikey is having a father who protects him, not a mother who puts his safety second to her desires." Sarah's expression darkened. "You don't get to judge me. No idea what it was like here without you." "Oh, I know exactly what it was like," Danny countered, stepping closer. New furniture, Designer clothes, empty accounts. Voice low, dangerous murmur. And I saw my son's face. Knock at door, shattered tension. Danny spun, gun raised, relaxed. Mikey in doorway. Dad? Uncertain voice. Everything okay? Heard yelling. Danny tucked gun waistband. Everything's fine, buddy. Grown-up talk. Mikey's eyes darted to Sarah. Frozen. Clothes bundle. Mom? Small voice. Are you leaving? Sarah looked between Mikey, Danny, desperation flashing. Danny shook head. Her choice. Her responsibility. Just for a little while, sweetie. She forced smile. Didn't reach eyes. Dad and I need time to figure things out. Mikey hesitated. Is Mark gone? Danny's answer immediate, firm. Yes. Never coming back. Mikey exhaled. Relief. Stepped forward, closer to Danny, distance from Sarah. Can I stay with you, Dad? Danny knelt, hand on shoulder. Of course, buddy. This is your apartment. No one's making you leave. Clothes bundle slipped Sarah's hands. Anger flared. So this is how it's going to be, she snapped. Turning my son against me? Danny's voice level. You did that yourself. Chose Mark over him. Mikey pressed closer, voice gaining strength. I want to stay with Dad. He never let anyone hurt me. Sarah flinched. Brief pain, then mask. Jaw tightened. Fine. Have it your way. Both of you. Grabbed purse. Cold eyes. I'll be back for my things tomorrow. Before noon, Danny instructed. After that, whatever's left, curb. Sarah's lips thin line. No argument. Final glare. Turned. Walked out. Door clicked shut. Mikey exhaled, gripping Danny's hand. Is she really gone? Danny squeezed shoulder. Yeah, buddy, she is. First time in years, apartment felt like home. You'll regret this, Danny. Mark my words. Not nearly as much as you'll regret tearing this family apart. Danny shot back, arm tightening around Mikey. Sarah's gaze burned into them, unreadable, turned sharply, stormed out. Heels striking wood, front door slammed, violent, windows rattled. Danny stood, frozen, engine roar, silence. House settled, stillness. Dropped to knee, Mikey's tear-filled eyes. You okay, buddy? Soft, careful voice. Mikey sniffled, small nod, wavering voice. Are you really staying? For good? Danny assured him. Never leaving again. Boy launched himself, arms around Danny's neck, shaking, not sadness, relief. I missed you so much, Dad, Mikey whispered, muffled against shoulder. Missed you too, kiddo. More than you know. Danny's voice thick, emotion, eyes swept room, unfamiliar furniture, half-empty drawers, betrayal signs. Sarah, Mark, tried to erase him, replace him. Believed they succeeded. Wrong. That night, Danny stayed by Mikey's bed, chair. Boy fought sleep, afraid Danny might vanish. Exhaustion won. Danny watched him sleep, chest rising, falling, slow, steady. Alone, dark. Anger settled. No longer reckless, wild. Sharp, controlled, waiting. Morning, fragile normalcy. Danny cooked breakfast, pancakes, eggs, Mikey's favorite. Kitchen table, no talk of night before. Mikey lighter, smile easier, fishing promise. After breakfast, phone calls. Commanding officer, extended leave, granted. Locksmith, changed locks. Lawyer, meeting next day. Divorce. Sarah never returned. Expected. Retreat. Biding time. Slinking back. No return. No reconciliation. "She's not coming back, is she?" Mikey asked lunch. Quiet. "Not today," Danny admitted. "Maybe not ever, but that's okay. We'll be okay." Mikey nodded, relieved. "What about my stuff? Clothes, toys?" "Everything yours stays here," Danny promised. "This is your apartment. No one's taking anything from you again." Afternoon father-son, reclaiming apartment, Pact Mark's tacky stuff, Sarah's beauty products, luxury items. Evening, apartment emptier, cleaner. "Can we get the old couch back?" Mikey, half-stripped living room, leather sectional curb. Danny smiled. "Better. New one. Bigger TV. Pizza, blanket picnic, living room floor. Dinner, impromptu." Mikey laughed. Raw something in Danny settled. Fire of anger smoldered. Mikey asleep, Danny front porch, handgun side table. Night stretched, quiet, crickets, passing cars. Should be exhausted, tense, alert. Midnight, headlights distance, slow road. Danny's fingers brushed gun. Vehicle passed. False alarm. Hour later, engine shutting off. Voices. Danny soundlessly porch edge, shadows. 2 figures staggered apartment. Dim streetlight. Recognized them. Sarah. Mark. Drunk. Careless. "Shh, gonna wake everyone?" Sarah giggled, leaning Mark. "Who gives a damn?" Mark, too loud. "Let him wake up. Something to settle." Danny's eyes narrowed, object in Mark's hand. Metal bat, moonlight shimmer. "Sure about this?" Sarah, faltering confidence. "Maybe wait till morning?" Mark scoffed. "Told you, babe. He's nothing now. Washed up soldier. One good swing, he'll back off." Danny didn't move. Watched. Waited. "Let's see who walks away." Porch. Mark. Bat. Leading. Danny unseen. Silent. Waiting. Shoes creaked wood. Voice darkness. "Looking for something?" Sarah's scream pierced air. Mark twisted, lost footing, bat clumsy defense. Gaze darted wildly. "Who's there?" Danny stepped forward, dim porch light face, gun loosely side, expression unreadable. "I was expecting you." "Danny?" Sarah's whisper, throat. "We just want to talk." Danny tilted head. "Bat? Odd way to start conversation." Mark squared shoulders, puffed up, alcohol. "Yeah, well, figured you might need persuading. This place ours now, Conrad. You're trespassing." Danny's lips curled humorless smile. "Funny. Deed, mortgage, property taxes. This apartment's still mine." Mark scoffed, closer. "Paperwork gets lost. Accidents happen. Soldier with PTSD. Snaps." Tapped bat palm, smirk. "Who knows? Maybe you pull that trigger. I gotta protect myself, Sarah." Danny's face unreadable, sharp, lethal flicker. "That your plan? Break in? Call it self-defense?" "Danny, please," Sarah interjected, uneven, alcohol. "Don't want this ugly. Settle this like adults." Danny's gaze flicked between them, tone ice. "Adults? Don't tell child father dead. Don't burn man's belongings. Sure as hell don't raise hand to 8-year-old. Mark's grip tightened. "Kid needs discipline. You've been gone too long. Don't even know him anymore." Danny's voice never wavered. "I know he's my son. I know what kind of man hits child. Mark's sharp, mocking laugh. Big words from hero. While you got shot at, I was here, taking care of your wife, raising your kid, doing your damn job. Some job, Danny murmured, soft. My son bruised, accounts empty, apartment falling apart. Mark stepped closer. Not your apartment anymore, not your wife. Sarah and I, we have something real, something you could never give her, with all your yes sir, no sir bullshit. Danny didn't flinch. That what you tell yourself? While you spend my money, sleep in my bed, hit my son? Mark's expression darkened, smirk twisting ugly. Enough talk. Bat swung up. Danny didn't move, didn't blink, gun steady, aimed chest. I wouldn't. Mark hesitated, bat midair. Sarah gasped back. You won't shoot me, Mark said, voice lacked conviction. Too much Boy Scout. Danny's finger trigger. Silence thickened. Mark's breath ragged, Sarah's trembled, Danny's voice quiet, deliberate. Drop it. Turn around. Walk away. Don't come back. Mark's eyes narrowed, mind racing. Bluffing? Then Danny shattered illusion, measured words. I've killed men for less than what you've done. Men better than you. Something in voice, absolute, cut bravado. Slowly, reluctantly, Mark lowered bat. This isn't over, he muttered, dropped bat, dull clatter porch. Think you've won, but you haven't. You'll see. Walk away, Mark. Danny's gun steady. While you still can. Mark spat porch, defiance, stumbled down steps. Sarah lingered, torn. Danny, she pleaded. We need to talk. Things you don't understand. Danny didn't lower weapon till Mark sidewalk, arm relaxed. I understand plenty. You made your choice. Now live with it. Tears welled Sarah's eyes, genuine. What about Mikey? Softly. He needs his mother. Danny's voice cold, final. Needed his mother when Mark was hitting him. Where were you then? Sarah no answer, lowered gaze, shoulders slumped. Go with him, Danny said, devoid emotion, gestured Mark, car. You made your choice, chose him over family, over your own son, so go. Sarah straightened, flicker defiance. Can't keep me from seeing Mikey, legal rights. Danny's expression unchanged, tone steady. Courts will decide that. Once they see bruises, hear truth about what happened. Wasn't like that, Sarah murmured. Words lacked conviction. Mark just lost control. Won't happen again. Twice. Quiet voice doorway. Danny turned. Mikey in pajamas. Dinosaur. 7th birthday gift. Go back to bed, buddy. Danny, softly, reassuring smile. Everything's okay. Mikey didn't move. Eyes locked Sarah. It happened twice, he repeated, small, unwavering voice. Once when I walked in on you, Mark, and again when I tried to call Dad's base, see if he was really dead. Sarah's face crumbled. Mikey, sweetheart, I never wanted you hurt. Mark just... You let him, Mikey cut her off, shaking voice. You stood there. Let it happen. Sarah hesitant step forward. Danny faster, solid wall. Voice calm, firm. That's enough, Mikey. Inside. Elena, leave. Mikey obeyed, disappearing into apartment. Sarah stood, frozen, tears streaking. I never meant for this, she whispered, breaking. Danny unmoved. Doesn't matter what you meant. This is reality now. No undoing it. Car horn curb. Mark impatient. Sarah hesitated, glancing Danny. Apartment. I'll be back tomorrow. Unsteady. For my things. See Mikey. Danny's response cold, final. Your things will be on the curb. Mikey? That's his choice, not yours, not mine. Sarah opened mouth, no words. Fight drained, turned. Mark's car. Danny watched her climb in. Mark pulled away, tires squealing. Taillights vanished. Only then did he lower gun, step back inside. Mikey, bottom step, clutching dinosaur. Are they gone? Quietly. Danny nodded, setting gun entry table. They're gone. Will they come back? Danny sank step, arm around Mikey. Not if I have anything to say about it. Mikey leaned into Danny, tension dissolving. I'm glad you're home, Dad. Danny held him close. Me too, buddy. Me too. Mikey drifted sleep, Danny's shoulder, mind restless. Mark's threats lingered, Mikey's bruises burned. Sarah, trusted, mother, nothing to stop it, not over, not by a long shot. Morning after, tested resolve. Instincts screamed action, retribution. 4 years military, battles won strategy, not impulse. Recklessness killed, precision, victory. Kitchen table, black coffee, bitter fuel, sharp. Focus, survival. Mikey across, cereal, stirring. Bruises fading, sickly yellow-green. Gap teeth, Simon's fists, never grow back. Can I go to school today? Mikey, hesitant. Danny studied him. Keep him close, shield him, normalcy, protection. Yeah, buddy, good idea. Talk to teacher first, let her know. Relief Mikey's face. Mom be here when I get home? Danny's response immediate. No, she won't. Neither will Mark. Hand over Mikey's. Won't let them hurt you again. Promise. Dropped Mikey off. Teacher, conversation pale, shaken. Promised keep eye, safe. Danny apartment, locked door, inventory. Every room, entry point, vulnerable spot. Trained for war. This war. Sarah, Mark. Cast him aside, hurt Mikey. Walk away untouched. No idea. No idea capable of. War taught justice, vengeance, mercy, absence of. Apartment, not his. Another man's presence, overwrite, erase. Bedroom doorway, bed, new sheets, unfamiliar pillows. Betrayal stain. Closet, pulling doors open, deliberate ease, large enough to hide. Slit view room. Stepped in, measured space, angle sight, steps to bed, door, threshold. Worked. Duffel bag, untouched. Colt python. Weight familiar. Alley. Unlike people. Did not deceive. Functioned expected. Maintained properly. Cylinder, 6 bullets. More than enough. Day meticulous preparation. Lawyer, divorce wheels motion. Finances locked down. Apartment documented. Precise, methodical. Prelude. Night, Mikey bed. Reassurances. Always be there. Master bedroom, closet. Door ajar, view. 44, steady grip. Extension of will. Time dragged. Red clock glowed. 9 p.m., 10, 11. Danny motionless, breath controlled, patience forged war. Discipline kept him alive battlefield. Different purpose now. Years honing ability. Wait, precise, moment. Strike. No different. Outside, car door slammed, silence shattered. Another. Laughter. Careless. Danny's fingers flexed weapon handle. Home early. Fortune. Front door swung open. Noisy. Footsteps. Glass clinking. Sarah's laugh. High. Slurred. Shh. Don't wake neighbors, she giggled. Alcohol. Let 'em wake. Mark's voice. Brash. Paid for that damn fence. Owe me quiet. Danny's teeth clenched. Mark spent his money. Silent. Predator. Think Mikey's asleep? Sarah's voice closer, footsteps heavy, upstairs. Who cares? Mark scoffed. Door's shut, right? Knows better to bother us. Reached bedroom. Danny listened, stomach twisting, lips meeting, sloppy, intrusive. Grip python tightened, breath even, emotion no place, objective. Told you, babe. He's not coming back. Mark, door open, light flicking on. Even if he did, what's he gonna do? Careless laugh. He's nobody now. And Mark strode in, tie loose, custom suit, more than Danny ever wore, face flushed, alcohol, grin smug, room like his. I don't know, Mark. Sarah hesitated, stepping in, voice, uncertainty, liquor haze. What if he's still alive? Mark waved dismissive hand, peeling off jacket, chair. He's not. Dry chuckle. Even if he was, never do a damn thing. Danny's finger hovered trigger. Not on it, not yet. Hiding place, studied Sarah. Wavering. Dresser, black dress. Unfamiliar. Makeup heavier. Hair styled. No longer Sarah. Damn, I'm exhausted. Mark sighed. Danny's bed. Stretched out, hands behind head, ease. Come here, baby. Beckoned. Let's celebrate. Celebrate what? Sarah asked, kicking heels. Life, Mark grinned. Freedom. Your boring-ass husband out of picture. Now we have all this apartment, sweet military pension, and each other. Padded mattress. Come on, Sarah laughed. Bathroom door. Let me clean up first. Don't want to smell tequila. Mark propped up, eyes dark anticipation. Don't take too long. Plans for you tonight. Oh yeah? Sarah teased. Doorway, shifting weight, holding gaze. What kind of plans? Mark smirked. Kind that'd make your dead husband turn in his grave. Chuckled, reaching nightstand drawer. Gun. Moment waiting for. Calculated silence, nudged closet door, stepped out, weapon steady. Hinges faint whine. Sarah, Mark, lost reverie. Evening, Mark. Danny greeted, voice smooth, measured, calm before storm, reaction instant. Sarah gasped, hands, face, horror. Mark threw himself back, bed, skin pale, life drained. You, stuttered, confidence shattered. Thought I was gone? Danny cocked head, watching man who tried erase him. Not quite, but I did lose something. Gaze flicked Sarah, paralyzed doorway. My wife, my son, my home. Room heavy silence, uneven breathing. Danny controlled, steady. Theirs frantic, shallow. Snare. Sarah first, stepping forward, hesitant. "Danny, please." Never finished. Mark lunged drawer, desperate, reckless. Quick, Danny quicker. Gun fired, deafening crack, freezing time. Bullet marks chest, crashing against wall, bone jarring. Crimson bloom, white paint, eyes wide, shock. Sarah shrieked, hands face. "Danny!" "What have you done?" Mark slid down, gruesome smear red. Lips parted, gurgling rasp, blood-bubbled teeth, light eyes flickering, fading. Danny stepped over dying man, no glance, holstered gun, yanked Sarah by hair, knees beside Mark, yelped, nails digging wrist, futile. "You let this filth touch my son," Danny murmured, voice blade, sharp tang alcohol clung breath, perfume, his money, bleeding foreign lands. Sarah sobbed, mascara rivulets. "I was scared. Didn't know what to do." "No." Danny tightened grip, gaze Mark, eyes agony, dread, locked hers. "You knew exactly what you were doing. Chose him over family. Over your own son." Mark's fingers twitched feebly, reaching Sarah, strength leaving. Blood pooled, carpet. Danny impassive. Last flicker life slipped. Cruel poetry. Man tried steal everything. Dying in home sought claim. Gaze woman betrayed vows. Final breath. Silence. Only Sarah's sobs. "You killed him," whispered, trembling. "Murdered him." Danny met tear-streaked eyes. "Self-defense," corrected. Truth more complicated. Sarah, horrified, locked Simon's lifeless form, reality crashing. "What now?" choked out. "Gonna kill me too?" Danny knelt, grip firm, hair, face, inches. "No." Softly, colder steel. "Here's what happens next." Shuddered. "Please don't. You're taking the fall." Breath hitched, dawning eyes. "No, you can't. Adulteress. Brought him here. Police find you blood, sobbing corpse." Tears streamed. "Danny, please." "And I," voice unwavering. "I'll be grieving soldier, heartbroken husband." Yanked head back gaze. "And you'll be the killer." Sarah's face crumpled, trap snapped. "You can't do this," whimpered. Fragile plea. Danny's expression darkened, void pity. "You're Mikey's mother. Woman told son father dead. Woman let man hurt child. Woman burned everything of husband's life while risking his." His words led, sinking deep. Shoulders sagged. Resignation. No escape. Not him. Not truth. No one side with her. Not against Danny. Not past carried. "You're a monster!" choked out. Fight extinguished, cold, heavy place. Danny tilted head, unsettling detachment. "I had a good teacher." Moved, calculated efficiency, precise actions, plan unfolding. Time against him. Gunshot. Neighbors. Cops. Every detail a line story tell. Seized Sarah's hands, ignoring resistance, pressed around gun, warm metal, blood slick, forced fingers trigger. "Stop it!" gasped, twisting, panic. "Insane!" "No," Danny corrected, eerily calm. "This is justice. For Mikey. For what you did to him." Weapon-bearing fingerprints, attention room. Tell story. Violent struggle, argument, deadly. Blood. Regret. Methodically, toppling nightstand, contents floor, yanked books, scattered pillows, lamp ground, sharp crack chaos. Sarah frozen. Simon, silent horror. You thought of everything, didn't you? Empty voice. I had a good teacher, Danny murmured. Dresser, reflection, hardened face, sharp, unrecognizable, seen too much, done too much, taken life's duty, now personal. Fist mirror, fractures split reflection. Pain surged knuckles, embraced pain. Clarity, survival. Sleeve, dragged forearm, jagged glass, tearing flesh, blood floor, desperate fight, struggle, self-defense. Sarah's gaze crimson streaks arm. Jesus, Danny, whispered, horror. What happened to you over there? Hesitated. Moment in eyes, woman loved, waited, cried, promised forever, long gone, just like man once been. I survived, he said. Not just war. Refocusing, reached Sarah, ripping shoulder dress, struggle. Scattered Mark's wallet, keys, every detail illusion. Satisfied, phone, smeared blood, screen. 911. Operator. Voice transformed. Panicked. Breathless. Raw terror. Help! Gasped. Performance. My wife. She shot him. Mikey's in the apartment. Don't know what happened. Distress flawless. Fool anyone. Operator questions. Responded confusion. Shock. Yes. Address, Saintkin 93 Bleecker Street. No. Unsure if man alive. Yes. Separated. No. Hadn't seen it happen. Walked in. Found them like this. Spoke. Sarah watched. Sick horror. Reluctant admiration. Terrible. Incredible. You're a monster. Murmured again. New beneath accusation. Awe. Terrible. Incredible. Danny lowered phone. I had a good teacher. Repeated. Not battlefield. Ended call. Lowered front Sarah. Face close. Breath against skin. Blood trickle arm. Wound inflicted. Drops floor. Measured beats. Police be here soon, informed her, eerily methodical. When they arrive, they'll find you gripping gun ended Simon's life. Fingerprints tell story. Eyes scanned wreckage, blood, disarray, evidence. They'll see fight signs, bruises, struggle. Hear my account. Walked in, find arguing lover, shot rang out, stepped inside, you standing over body. They won't believe that, Sarah murmured. Certainty wavered. Danny tilted head, amusement. Why believe you? Woman lied son, told father gone. Mother stood by while boyfriend hurt child. Unfaithful wife soldier bled country. Every word physical blow, accusations sapping strength. Shoulders sagged, defiance crumbling. Whisper. Why not just kill me too? Mercy, Danny said, rising, unreadable expression. You don't deserve easy escape. Living with consequences, what you've done to me, Mikey, family, real punishment. Distant sirens, night, louder. Danny adjusted clothes, dishevelment, heartbroken husband, tragedy, too late. Last detail, weapon, fingerprints, casual flick wrist, tossed feet. Pick it up, when they get here. Simpler. Sarah's stare fixed gun, hands limp. I won't, muttered, final resistance. Danny sighed, grabbed wrist, forced cold metal palm, fingers around it. Yes, you will. Voice steel. Or I'll make sure they know everything. Simon trashed my stuff, convinced Mikey I was dead, stood by while he struck our son, lived comfortably off money I earned risking life. Her grip tightened weapon, spirit broken. Lifted eyes, man loved. Stranger, ghost vengeance. What happened to you? No breath. Danny's expression, void warmth, met gaze. You did. Sirens screamed outside, flashing lights, eerie shadows bedroom. Red, blue bled across space, distorting reality. Suburban apartment, crime scene, scene set. Elements arranged. Simon's body slumped, blood pooling. Sarah kneeling, crimson mess, tear-streaked, hollow. Overturned furniture, shattered lamp. Flawless. Justice coldest form. Beyond apartment, neighbors stirred. Curtains, whispering. Unwitting witnesses tale Danny orchestrated. Heavy boots thundered stairs. Voices, chaos, commands. Police! Drop the weapon! Officer barked, bursting in, guns raised. Sarah remained frozen, fingers still gun. Order snapped reality. Hand slack, gun tumbled Simon's corpse. He's dead, mumbled, blood hands. He's dead. 2 officers restrained her. Others examined body. No need check life. Vacant eyes, blood volume, truth clear. Ma'am, hands behind your back. Instructed. Handcuffs. Hallway. Danny stood, motionless. Hands surrender. Blood sleeve. Grieving victim. Mastermind. Sir, step outside. Ordered. Gun trained. Danny nodded, trembling voice, frequency. Yes, officer. Moved past them. Stairs. Apartment tactical scene. Officers, radios, exits, perimeter. Living room command post. Law enforcement efficiency. Sinking couch, slumped forward, every movement measured, shattered loss. Injured arm visible, wincing, helpless husband, failed tragedy. Plain clothes, badge chain neck. Lowered himself, Danny. Detective Kaufman, introduced. Need you tell me what happened tonight? Danny, shaking hand hair, gesture calculated, voice cracked. I don't know. Dropped Mikey off friends. Back, heard shouting upstairs, gunshot. Throat constricted, swallow, tremor words. Walked in, saw them. Wife, gun, Simon, bleeding. Detective measured gaze, little expression, tone puzzle pieces. You're Danny Conrad? This is my apartment. Just returned deployment overseas. Curt nod, notepad. Woman upstairs, your wife? Yes. Sorrow voice. Sarah. Things not right while I was gone. Got involved someone else. Deceased? Simon Lancaster. Detective scrutinized. Been together year. Relationship? Hesitated, reluctant speak ill Sarah. Started deployment. Back, days ago, found him living here. Told Mikey I was dead. Quiet fury tone. Simon hurt Mikey. Bruises. Teeth knocked out. Detective darkened. Son abused. Yes. Unrestrained anger. Fists clenched. Pictures injuries. Teacher, nurse confirm. Upstairs, Sarah's voice, shrill. It was him! Danny shot Simon, setting me up! Danny flinched, stunned husband, disbelief, brow furrowed, confusion. Don't understand. Why say that? Detective impassive. People say things cornered, Mr. Conrad. We'll get to bottom of this. Sarah led downstairs, hands bound, blood dress, gaze blazing fury, betrayal. You planned this, spat. Tell them truth, Danny. Officers' knowing glances, outburst desperation. One scoffed. Guy back from war, apartment taken? Sarah hesitated, situation damning. Affair, deception death, Simon's violence Mikey. pieces fit against her. "You don't understand," cried, panic. "He was waiting. Shot Simon. Forced me hold gun. Gunshot residue. Check his hands." Officer sighed, unimpressed. "Ma'am, save it for lawyer." Led outside, Detective Kaufman backed Danny. "Son, where is he?" "Friends, Tommy Miller's family." Wavered voice, convincing. "Called ahead, arrangements. Didn't want him here when Sarah packed." "Thank God he wasn't." Detective note. "Formal statement, Miller's contact info." "Of course." Danny, smoothly. Tommy's parents, vouch story, unquestioning. Paramedic approached, bandaged arm. "Sir, injured. Let me look." Danny medic examine, wincing. "Tried take gun from her," explained EMT detective. "She fought me. Fell broken mirror." Outside patrol car, Sarah, red, blue lights apartment. Rear window, gaze locked Danny, face helpless rage. "You set me up," mouthed words. Silent, unmistakable. Danny met stare, unreadable. "No, Sarah," murmured breath. "You did this yourself. Moment betrayed me." Stood doorway, car vanished night. Woman once world, mother son, keeper heart. Casualty, different war. Rockridge, Texas. War son, home, justice. Danny Conrad, never lost fight. Police methodically apartment, evidence, conviction. Evidence he put place. Danny couch, grieving man. Beneath surface, cold satisfaction. Simon dead, Sarah prison, Mikey safe. Never harm Mikey again. "Mr. Conrad." Detective Kaufman, low hum police activity, approached. "Need you station, formal statement, standard procedure." Slow nod. Rising, heavy movements, tragedy. "Take long?" Exhaustion voice. "Keep it brief." Detective assured. "Just events. Your perspective." Danny stepped outside. No handcuffs. Suspect. Grieving husband. Witness. Police cruiser. Last look apartment. Open doorway. Officer's precision. Evidence Elena's conviction. Evidence carefully placed. First time years, peace. Not joy. Doubted joy again. Grim resolution. Those hurt Mikey. Paying sins. One already had. Other soon would. Justice, cold, absolute. 3 days later, law office, downtown. Pen hovering, custody agreement. Final page. Sunlight window, dust swirling. Document dissolve marriage, Mikey's sole guardian. "Sign here, Mr. Conrad." Lawyer, manicured nail, signature line. Sharp eyes, woman 50s, seen broken families. Once filed, full temporary custody, wife's trial concludes. Scanned document last time. "She can't fight this, can she?" "She can try," lawyer admitted. Jail, charges, abuse, no judge Texas grant custody, unsupervised visitation. Leaned forward. "Mr. Conrad, wife facing first-degree murder charge. Evidence strong, physical, witness testimonies. No challenge custody long time." Danny nodded, deliberate strokes, signed name. Pen lighter than weapon war, wielded more power. Securing Mikey's future. Free Simon's cruelty, Sarah's betrayal. "What about apartment?" asked, slid documents lawyer. "Prison, claim any part?" Shook head. "Deed your name. Bought property before marriage, made every payment. No legal troubles, no case. Stacked papers folder. Legally, Mr. Conrad, strong position." Danny's gaze TV wall. Local news, volume low, lawyer remote. Could you turn that up? Think they're covering case. Obliged. Volume up. Anchor, polished hair, solemn expression, practiced voice. Local news, shocking developments, murder case Rockridge. Elena Conrad, arrested 3 days ago. Fatal shooting lover Stephen Lancaster, officially charged first-degree murder. Prosecutors allege Conrad, driven jealousy, shot Lancaster rage, argument husband, recently returned soldier. Screen Sarah's mugshot, pale face, exhaustion, hollow eyes, red sleepless nights, hair pulled back, no makeup. Stranger. Nothing resembled woman married, confronted. Mrs. Conrad found scene, covered victim's blood, holding murder weapon. Anchor continued. Sources close investigation. Lancaster shot once chest, close range. Danny Conrad, soldier recently returned deployment, apartment time shooting, not present room when occurred. Footage Danny outside police station, morning after, bandaged arm, grave expression, reporters shouting questions. Carefully rehearsed response screen. My priority now, my son. Been through enough. Just want privacy, difficult time. Anchor back screen, neutral, serious. Mrs. Conrad remains custody, no bail, awaits trial. Convicted, face life prison. Tragic twist. Sources confirmed Mr. Conrad only recently discovered wife. Lancaster telling 8-year-old son father died combat overseas. Broadcast other news. Danny exhaled slowly. Story taken hold, as intended. Sarah, unfaithful wife. Danny, betrayed soldier. Grieving husband. Devoted father. Simon, home wrecker. Deserved fate. World swallowed it whole. No one doubted. Aligned expectations. Justice. Media perfect narrative. Should work favor divorce proceedings, lawyer noted. Lowering volume TV. Danny exhaled sharply. Not worried, media? Not entirely true. Public perception power. Judges, caseworkers, saying what next. Only thing mattered, Mikey's well-being. Lawyer studied moment, nodding, softened expression. How's he holding up? Better than you'd expect. Danny, chair. Kid's resilient. Just happy I'm back. Often stronger than we realize. Stood, hand extended. Submit papers today. Confirmation week. Anything changes, reach out. Danny shook hand. Thanks. Stepped outside. Texas heat. Heavy, dense humidity. Cleansing. Walked truck. Phone buzzed. Tommy's mom message. Mikey watching while Danny meeting. Mikey's doing great. He and Tommy video games. No rush. Danny quick thanks. Truck. Thoughts what next. Apartment work. Repairs, neglected war. Mikey clothes. School supplies. Consistency. Stability. Normal life semblance. Normal different now. Mother prison murder. Pulled up Miller home. Mikey porch. Backpack. Truck. Shot up. Waving. Danny climbed out. Jennifer Miller. Appreciate watching him. Anytime. Lowered voice. Good kid. Doesn't talk much happened. Ever needs to? We're here. Tommy's dad served too. We understand. Nod gratitude. Linger subject. Have you all over dinner, once settled? Ride home quiet. Mikey window. Familiar streets blur. Danny glanced. You okay, bud? Mikey turned. Solemn expression. Dad, is Mom gonna be jail forever? Expected question. Hoped more time prepare. I don't know. Admitted. Up to courts. What she did. Serious. Mikey hesitated. Because she shot Simon? Yeah. Danny. Eyes rode ahead. Moments passed. Mikey spoke again. Whisper. I'm glad he's gone. Small, steady voice. He was mean. He hit me. Danny's jaw clenched. I know, buddy. Hand on Mikey's shoulder. He can't hurt you anymore. No one can. Can? Mikey hesitated. What about Mom? Is she sorry? Danny's grip wheel tightened. No easy answer. Sarah hadn't done exactly accused, still failed. Let Simon hurt Mikey. Lied Danny dead. Bad choices. She made choices. Danny, carefully. Picked Simon over us. Chose lie about me. Let him hurt you. Those weren't accidents. Mikey's eyes tears. But why? Why would she do that? I don't know. Only answer Danny could give. Never understand betrayal. What matters now, you're safe. We're together, not changing. Mikey wiped face, back hand. So it's just you and me now? Danny, ruffling hair, small smile. That's right, buddy. Just you and me. Moment stillness. Weight settled. Then Mikey spoke again. Whisper. Are we safe now, Dad? Danny looked him. Bruises fading. Gap smile teeth. Trust eyes remained. Always. Meant it. Every ounce. I'm not going anywhere. Not ever again. Mikey's face brightened. Genuine smile. Unbuckled, launched himself across seat, arms around Danny's neck. Danny held Mikey close, steady heartbeat against chest. Warmth, weight, proof everything necessary. This child, this moment, this future. Why endured war? Removed Simon. Ensured Sarah justice. Purpose. Stepped inside apartment, unfamiliar sensation. Finality. First phase plan. Conclusion. Why safe? Simon no threat. Sarah where deserved. Only final act remained. Reckoning. Permanently close chapter. Week later, Danny drove alone. Rockridge Women's Correctional Facility. Bleak gray structure distance. Chain link fencing. Razor wire. Sky heavy clouds. Weight chest. Told Mikey errands. No need truth. Mikey enough deal with. Past week. New routine. Teachers. Apartment. Normally illusion. Visit necessary. Final punctuation bitter sentence. Security slow. Familiar. Military days. Metal detectors. Body searches. ID checks. Guards professional. Detached. Hardened failures. Elena Conrad. Danny, sliding ID counter. Officer typed system. Glanced up. Surprise. You're her husband? That's right. Unusual spouses visit so soon after everything. Officer noted. ID. Especially case like this. Danny no response. Reasons his own. Visits capped 20 minutes. Officer continued. No physical contact. Glass partition. Hands visible at all times. Silent nod followed guard maze locked doors. Each ceiling shut. Hollow metallic clang. Visitation room. Booths. Glass. Telephones. Guard booth 3. She'll be here shortly, guard said, post-entrance. Danny hard plastic chair, empty seat other side. Time crawled. Still unshaken. Another mission. Final task, long operation. Door far side opened. Female guard, Elena. First thing, changed. Weak. Prison stripping down. Pristine hair tangled mess. No makeup. Face gaunt, drained. Jumpsuit hung loose, lost weight. Moment didn't see him. Gaze lifted, recognition, something else, fear, disbelief. Guard directed seat, obeyed, hesitant. Trap. Eyes met glass, neither phone first. Danny read turmoil, depression, anger, confusion, desperation. Finally, picked up receiver. Mirrored her. "Why are you here?" Her voice strained, crackled line. Danny leaned back, studying her. "Wanted check on food." Faint smirk. "Hope it's better than your cooking." Elena flinched, tears welling. "You came to gloat?" "Just checking in," Danny, evenly. "Making sure you're settling in. This is home next couple decades, after all." "They won't convict me." Resolute, voice wavered. "I didn't kill Simon. You did. Truth will come out." "Will it?" Danny arched brow. "Evidence tells different story. Fingerprints, weapon, blood hands, history deception." Leaned forward, unwavering voice. "Who do you think they'll believe? Wife caught red-handed? Decorated soldier just wanted come home?" Elena's lips tight line, fought tears. "Why are you doing this? Haven't you taken enough? My freedom, Mikey, what more want?" "I don't want anything from you," Danny, simply. "Not anymore." "Then why come here?" Hesitated, considering why drawn him here. Broken. Victory? Something deeper? Close book once and for all. "To remind you," finally said, "everything you threw away. What it cost you." Elena's composure shattered, tears spilling. Voice trembled, raw. "You took everything from me." Danny leaned forward, tone calm, iron edge. "No, Elena. You threw it all away." Wiped tears, sleeve jumpsuit. "How's Mikey?" "Ask about me?" "He's doing fine." Danny, deliberately vague. "Better than fine, actually. Sleeps through night now." Breath caught. "No more nightmares. No more waking up terrified Simon gonna hurt him." Swallowed hard. "I have to see him, Danny. I have rights." Still his mother. Danny's expression stone. "Mother stood by while child hurt. Mother told him father gone forever. Your rights hanging by thread, Elena." Face crumpled. "Wasn't supposed be like this. Simon promised things better. I'd be free." Danny's voice cold. "How'd that turn out?" Clenched jaw, struggling steady. "I know messed up. Made choices, never take back, never wanted Mikey suffer. Never imagined," voice broke. "Never meant him get hurt." "But he did." Danny, unyielding. "And you let it happen." Elena stared hands, twisting guilt. "What does he think? What did you tell him?" Truth no pity Danny's voice. "That his mother chose man over him. Made decisions can't undo. Gonna be prison long time." Sharp breath, throat. "Did you tell him it was me? I pulled trigger?" "I didn't have to." Danny. "It's everywhere." Face paled. "And he believes it?" Danny nodded. "Why wouldn't he? Saw bruises. Heard you say I was dead. Reason doubt this too?" More tears welled. "Please, Danny. Let me write him. Can't lose him completely. He's my son. My baby." Danny considered. Erase her Mikey's life? Part remembered who she'd been before all this. "You can write, at last, but I'll read them first, if appropriate." I'll pass along. Whether he wants read, respond, up to him. Elena exhaled. Relief. Thank you. Don't thank me, Danny, flatly. Not doing it for you, doing it for Mikey. So when he's older asks about you, I can say I was fair, right thing, even when you weren't. Wiped face sleeve. I never wanted this, Danny. You have to believe me. Danny's gaze locked hers, unwavering. I don't have to believe anything you say. Not anymore. Heavy silence settled. Whatever connected them, gone, severed. Danny studied woman before him. Nothing. No anger, sorrow, hatred, emptiness. Clock. Time almost up. This is it. Elena's voice cracked. Will you come back? Bring Mikey? No. Word final, absolute. This is goodbye. Sob ripped through her. Just like that? After everything we were... Danny held gaze long moment. And what were we really? You didn't wait, broke every promise. Let another man hurt our son. Whatever we were, you destroyed it long before I came home. Elena's face twisted grief. I still love you, Danny, no matter what. I always will. He stood, weight last conversation lifting. Then that part of you will suffer most in here. Placed phone cradle. Glass. Elena's sobs desperate. Trembling hand divider. Lost. Danny turned away. Guard done. Each door locked. Another chapter life closed. Stepped outside. Sky cleared. Sunlight breaking storm clouds. Inhaled deeply. Fresh air lungs. First time years. Truly free. War. Betrayal. Love rotted unrecognizable. Drove away. Thoughts Mikey. Apartment. Life build together. Just two of them. Future stretched ahead. Untouched past. Mikey safe. Nightmare over. Justice served. Mission accomplished. Our story has come to an end. Life is a battlefield. Not just in war, but in our own homes. A soldier risks everything, believing he is fighting for his family, for a future. But sometimes the greatest enemies aren't the ones faced on the front lines, but the ones left behind. Betrayal is not a mistake. It's a choice. A choice to break promises, to trade trust for temporary pleasure. But the truth always comes to light. And when it does, everyone must face the consequences of their actions. This story is a reminder that a home is built not just with walls, but with loyalty, love, and respect. It's easy to destroy, but not everyone gets a second chance to rebuild it. Cherish those who stand by you, never betray the ones who would die for you, because true happiness can never be built on someone else's ruins. What do you think about this story? Has anything like this ever happened to you? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed the way I tell stories, head over to my channel and check out my other videos. May the Force be with you. See you soon, my friend.